So when it comes to your job, your hours are tracked and your time is monitored, because your boss wants to know exactly where you are so you can offer them value for money. However, when it comes to the politicians, this Freedom of Information request shows that nobody knows how much the MPs work or how many hours they actually do day to day, because I found this on the FOI website. It says, "Dear House of Commons Commission, how many hours has each MP worked in total during the 1st of November 22 to the 1st of November 2023? And he says that he'd be happy to have it listed month by month. And then he even goes and makes it even easier for the government to get the information, because he says that if it goes above the cost, then he only wants the listed hours for the whole year. And if that's too much money for the government, then he only wants the hours of the Prime Minister and also someone called Bob Seeley, which did make me laugh because I'm not sure what he has against Bob Seeley, but it turns out that he's the Conservative MP for the Isle of Wight. However, the response that they got was pretty cheap and pretty simple, because the government responded with this information is not held by the House of Commons. They say, please understand that MPs are not employed by the House and instead are similar in status to 650 self-employed people, which is strange, because they're not self-employed. They're employed and paid for by people exactly like yourself. And a few days ago I did a video on how the government wants access to your entire bank account. They've demanded that the banks automatically report your information to them. But apparently you can't know their working hours. As my dad would say, have a word. It says that they run their own offices and employ their own staff and they're responsible for their own work, and so on and so forth. I'll leave it up if you want to read it for yourself. But it really seemed odd to me, because if no one's tracking them, how do we even know if they're working in the first place? But do you think that the public have a right to know basic information? And do you think that MPs offer value for money? And as I said, why on earth has Rishi Sunak demanded to see your bank account? So, thank you for becoming one of the 24,644 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members, and I can assure you guys I'm putting in far more hours than the average MP, especially Bob Seeley.
This country has gone crazy.